Your Excellency Claudia Sheinbaum, Mayor of Mexico City, Your Excellency Rafael Guerra Alvarez, President of the Supreme Court of Justice of Mexico City, Your Excellency Isabella Rosales Herrera, President of the Board of Directors of the Congress of Mexico City, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my Singapore delegation, I wish to thank the people of Mexico City for the very warm hospitality which you have extended to us. I am deeply honored to be designated a distinguished guest of your beautiful city and to receive this medal from Mayor Sheinbaum. It reflects the growing relationship between Mexico and Singapore leading up to our celebration of 45 years of diplomatic relations next year. This is my first visit to Mexico City. I have long wanted to come, but have not had the opportunity until now. And I'm very happy to be here and only wish I had been able to make the visit much earlier. We arrived on Sunday. We've been charmed by our welcome, by what we have seen, and we've seen as much of the city as we could and met many of your warm and friendly people. I've taken a few walks and quite a few photographs, but I can't shake off the feeling that I've only seen a small sliver of your vibrant and beautiful city. Your history stretches back roughly 700 years, and many different layers of time manifest in the diversity of your buildings and your monuments. Historic sites such as the Templo Mayor, which is across the square from here, which remind us of your ancient history as a center of the Aztec Empire, when you were called Tenochtitlan. Or more contemporary buildings like the monument to the Niños Heroes and the National Palace that commemorate your modern history. Like Singapore, Mexico City was a center of trade and commerce. Singapore too benefited from geography, like you did. You straddle the isthmus between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, where Singapore was strategically located at the end of the Malacca Straits, where the Indian Ocean meets the South China Sea. So both of our cities were natural crossroads where people and goods converge. And both became important centers of shipping and trade for our respective regions. Mexico became a thriving hub for the trans-Pacific trade. Manila galleons sail here from the Orient, bringing spices from Southeast Asia, porcelain from China, fabrics from India, to be sold at the Zocalo. Singapore too was a thriving seaport from the 14th century, known originally as Temasek. Over the centuries, Singapore's fortunes waxed and waned. But when an Englishman, Stamford Raffles, arrived in Singapore 200 years ago, he saw the potential of our deep water harbor and established Singapore as a free port. And that was an inflection point in our history that set us on an upward trajectory that brought us to where we are today. Our similar beginnings shaped us into the multicultural, cosmopolitan cities that we have become. It's why our populations are so diverse and our cultures are so rich. People stream into the cities to earn a living: scribes, cobblers, laborers, traders. They brought with them their cultures, their ideas, their ways of life. Mexico City's renowned street food culture exemplifies this. Your delicious tacos, quesadillas, tamales, empanadas, and nachos bear influences from all over the world, including from Europe, Asia, and Africa, and have traveled all over the world, carrying Mexican culture and Mexican influence with you. Soft power. Singapore too has a diverse street food culture that we are proud of. In fact, we too hope to inscribe our hawker food in UNESCO's representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity, as you did for your traditional cuisine in 2010. So, as you can see, we may be on opposite sides of the globe, separated by the vast Pacific Ocean, but we are actually quite similar in our outlooks. And there are many areas where we can cooperate and learn from one another. I had a brief conversation with the mayor just now, and the preoccupations we have, in our case, a city of 5.6, 5.7 million people, in your case, a city of 9 million. How to deliver services better, how to use technology to the full, how to make sure that there's digital access for all of our population, including the low income, and there's no digital divide. We may be far away from one another, and yet our preoccupations are strikingly similar to one another. Which is why I invited the mayor to come to Singapore, so we can continue our interaction and learn some more from each other. Many Singaporeans visit Mexico. I hope many more will come. And similarly, I hope many more Mexicans will come and visit Singapore. And these people-to-people exchanges will lead to greater understanding, greater friendship, greater prosperity, and develop lasting ties between two nations on opposite sides of the Pacific Ocean. So thank you once again for this very great honor. I shall treasure it for a very, very long time. Thank you.